The light blinks. Starter John Pepe releases the field. They're off now. Cut the Talk first to go from Maddie Girl. Ain't No Other Man jump cleanly. Going forward as well. Snow Prince deferred back behind those. Settles down running fifth in front of Rocking Gem. And getting back on the inside goes Two Walks. Finding itself last of all is Hanchy. They work down the side. 650 to run. Ain't No Other Man wants to roll. Had the head really arched and leads the way by a length and a half. The Snow Prince down on the inside. Cut the Talk behind the Maddie Girl, spotting the leader about 4 to 5 lengths head start at the top of the home straight. Ain't No Other Man travelling boldly, got away now with a handy lead from Cut the Talk. Snow Prince, now Pike goes to work on Maddie Girl, she's lengthening stride, followed further back by Hanchy making ground. Ain't No Other Man joined by Maddie Girl. Maddie Girl reaches the lead with 100 to go. Hanchy is in pursuit down the outside, but Maddie Girl snuck away from them, and Maddie Girl gives Pike a treble. She completes a hat-trick. Maddie Girl too good, one from Hanchy. Back behind them over on the inside, Goes Two Walks is there for third with Cut the Talk. Leave that one to the judge. Followed further back, Ain't No Other Man, Snow Prince deferred. And it'll certainly benefit from stepping out over something a little further. Back last of all is Rocking Gem. Too good for them there, Maddie Girl. Pace was ramped right up by Ain't No Other Man, who had them high-tailing along. Pike sitting off it, giving it about 5 lengths start and cutting it down fairly effortlessly. Hanchy from back in the field, getting closer and closer, has done well. Gets to second, but no match for Maddie Girl, who makes it 5 out of 14 and goes 3 on the bounce. Number 3, Maddie Girl by Winning Rupert from Very Angry Gal for Mrs. T. Hulls. 4-year-old chestnut mare. 14 runs, 5 wins, 2 seconds. She's a nice one for Simon Miller and Willie Pike dominating Belmont Park with the first 3 winners. Takes out the Valet Nick Lucas handicap, beating 5 Hanchy by Squamosa from Imperial Ida, trained by Sean and Jake Casey. Chris Parnham the rider for Wally Daly. And third, we wait for that number to come through. Goes Two Walks, got right up near the rail to join the Talk. Goes Two Walks. Chanel Cooper got the judges pat for third place. Cut the Talk fourth, and fifth Snow Prince. A length and a half and 1 length. Margins 58.59 the time, 34.18 the concluding 600. The numbers are 3, 5, 1 and 2. To race 4, the Key Clean handicap. Once again here at the short course track, 1,000 metres. 7 Koondal comes out with 8 to run, and they'll go at 3 o'clock. Let's go back to Tess. And Tess, it's Willie Pike Day. It's absolutely just carving it up at the moment. The first 3, and this mare continues to race in splendid form with a hat-trick.
He's airborne indeed. Darren, loving this beautiful sunny weather, no doubt. But Kel, joined by Kelly Kinnemont now, fantastic result. Looked like had to do a little bit of work there chasing down the leader, but as soon as you dropped into that next gear, it was no issue at all.
Yeah, exactly. She just sort of hit a bit of a flat spot and then picked him up, pinned her ears back, and that's what she does.
Where do you look to next for her? Do you look to, I think we had a bit of a chat earlier, tip her out and come back for the spring?
Yeah, I think that's what Simon's got planned, maybe a summer scorcher.
Exciting times ahead, I know, and you should be happy with the likes of Deferred as well on that first up.
Yeah, Deferred was good. She's run on well, sort of where we expected her to be, and Rocking Gem was just a bit disappointing today, unfortunately.
Hopefully over a bit more distance, but I'm sure you enjoy this win nonetheless. Congratulations.
Thanks, Ted.
There's Kelly Kinnemont, and we'll get a word again with Willie Pike. That's 3 and a line now. Scotty has mentioned he's on the favourite again in the next and continuing to do what Willie Pike does best.
Exactly right, ride winners, and this mare Maddie Girl's clearly gone to a new level as a 4-year-old. As a 3-year-old, she was a handy filly. As a 2-year-old, she was a handy filly, but now as a 4-year-old mare, she's really starting to show a great turn of foot. Willie Pike mentioned it last week when the gap appeared for her down the 1,000-metre straight. He described it as gears, and that was a really good descriptor of what today was. She ambled up to them, and then when Willie Pike said go, she showed a really nice turn of acceleration to put that race to bed very, very quickly. Pikey joins us now. We talked about this mare only 7 days ago, and the word you used to describe that win was gears. It was on show again here today.
Yeah, that's right. I think we broke away from the gates much better today. It's always hard to know how you're going with the tearaway leader, and they're kicking well off that bend. I thought we were going to be vulnerable late, but She's just not. She's enjoying racing, and I'm enjoying riding her.
And we talk a lot in the negative sense about that 150 metre zone, but today at the 150, when you said go, she exploded.
Yeah, she did. As I said, I thought we'd be vulnerable late because we had to chase so hard, but she's still there. There's still another gear up her sleeve, and as I said, I think she's just enjoying racing, and it's a pleasure that I get to go along with her.
Talk to us about Immortal Bliss. Obviously very impressive first up at Northam. Today's tougher, but he looks like a nice horse in the making.
Yeah, I think if he races a little more the way I would like, I think he's, I think we can go through our grades and have a lot of fun. But I just hope the old version of him doesn't rear his head after a start. They were very much inferior opposition the other day. I'd like to see him do it again here today. Gets his chance. Hopefully I'm talking to you in another half an hour.
Congratulations on the treble, well done.
Thanks.
There's William Pike combining with Simon Miller and Maddie Girl, taking out the valet Nick Lucas handicap over the 1,000 metres. Willie Pike on the favourite in the next in Immortal Bliss, and Diamond Dancer for Simon Miller also goes around in race number 5 and looks a very good chance there. But all honours here in the third goes to Willie Pike and Simon Miller and Maddie Girl. Numbers 3, 5, 1 and 2. We'll take a short break before heading back up to Broome again for the fourth.